Hello, hello. Welcome to JoJo Crosses. This is JoJo, and I'm on my stitched island today. We are about to do our 5th acre. So if you can see, I'm standing up in the top left corner of my map. But as you can see, we're missing a little something here. So I need to go get a villager. This is why, because in the top left, you'll see number 1, that is Swampcore, and we are going to be looking for a froggy villager so that they can come join us and be in the swamps. So let me get over to the airport and I'll be right back. All right, well, here's our first island. Like I said, think froggy thoughts. That is not a froggy. But he is not the guy I'm looking for today. Okay, let's see who's on. Oh, Lord, no. All right, let's see what comes of number 3. Oh, it's Francine. I have her on my other island right now, and she's a cutie, but definitely not going to use her on this island. I already have my bunny. All right, let's head out to this one. Let's see. Oh, this is Daisy. She's cute. I can't use her though. Who is it? Oh, it's Dottie. Guys, I'm getting such cuties. I don't need another bunny. All right, next one. We got Money Rock Island. I see pink. Oh, it's Candy. All right, here's another island. Let's see who we have visiting over here. Oh, I think her name is Maylee, not one that I'm looking for. Okay, here we are at another one. Oh, I forget this penguin, but I'm not going to take him either. All right. Oh, think froggy thoughts. Oh, no. Not tiger thoughts. All right, next island. Oh, yeah, no Naomi for me. So far, not one frog. Let's see if we can get just one. Rolled. You already have been with me. We've seen each other. And I said no. All right, I don't think Wilbur or Orville are picking up what I'm putting down with this frog outfit. All right, next island. Come on, froggies. Okay, this is a repeat too. What is happening? Are you guys punking me? Are you guys punking me? Why? All right, this is the first bamboo island we've gotten today. Let me see who we have here. Oh, is it Frida? All right, Froggy. Oh, Piggy. Okay, off to the next. Oh my gosh, Chops. All right, we're back on Bamboo Island again. Let's see if this brings us any luck. Could use a frog. Oh, hi, Blue Bear. Oh, we're not gonna take Blue Bear. Okay, come on. I need a frog. Oh. All right, let's see what kind of luck we have on this one. So far, I've gotten a lot of tigers. Oh my gosh, and there's another one. All right, let's see what's happening. Oh, it's Bruce. I'm getting a lot of ones I had on my other island. All right, guys, what's your guess? What is your guess? Let's see. Oh, it's a chicken. All right, let's see who is our fate here on this one. Oh, is it Dobie? It's Dobie. Oh, I like Dobie a lot. You know how you get kind of desperate after you've done like so many villager hunting? Anyway, bye, Dobie. Another island. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, Annalise. Yeah, don't need a horse either. All right, another one. Oh, this is I forgot her name for today. I need a frog. All right, Wilbur, where'd you bring me? Let me see. Is it Eunice? I'm not gonna take her, but she's cute. All right, we're at another one. Come on. Oh, where are you? Oh, it's Pudge. Hi, Pudge. No Pudge today. He always looks so worried. Looks very concerned. He's like, what do they call him? The Temu version of Stitches, right? All right, come on, frog. We're on the next one. Let's get a frog. Oh, Butch. Be cute. All right, sorry, Butch. I hate to leave you, but I gotta find a frog. All right, we're here again. Oh, it's Poppy. Not a frog. Hey guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, frog. Oh. Absolutely disappointing. All right, guys, this is island number 31. 3-1, and it's Jacques. No Jacques. All right, let's see. Let's see. Come on. Oh, it's Sasha. We'll go through the last ones real fast. Okay, no. No. Not today, Iggy. No, Clay, no. No, Boots. I already have you, Boots. Matter in fact, what are you doing here, sir? What are you doing here away from Cozy Cove? I feel like you did not get permission to leave the island. Yeah, no, you did not. Oh my gosh, so many birds. No. Oh my goodness. I got a frog. I finally got a frog. But it's Wart Jr. Alright, Wart Jr. I'm tired of hunting, so I'm just gonna take you. Alright, guys. Well, I'm kind of excited to get started on this acre since we've been spending this whole time doing all these other things. I need to find my die. Yes, there it is. We're gonna roll the die and see what this says. I'm really hoping, please tell me that is not a 3-story monster that we have to do here. Let's see. Oh, it's flat. Really flat? Okay. Interesting. Okay, I was not expecting that. For sure, I thought it was going to be a 2 or a 3-story. Okay, killer. Well, we're going to put on our handy dandy construction hat and we're going to get going on this acre. I have an idea that I want to do. I did it on my All Frog Island. And it was basically just making this like a free floating house. And so I want to do that with some waterscaping. So we're going to still keep a path in the front though. Let me see if I can remember. If I can remember how to do this, that will be helpful. Let me see if we're gonna go that way and then that way. Did like a bunch, but it's been a little hot minute, so whoops, that's not what I wanted that. Come on, Joy-Con, still let me down. Alright, let me jump out of there and see what we look like here. Hey, it is still uneven, isn't it? It sure is. I think let me move myself. I'm in the way. I think the right side is, yeah. It really doesn't help that the house is also not in the center of this lily pad, I don't think. So, I'm going to make it a little bigger on the right hand side. So let me try that. I think I need to make it go, I mean, it looks even here, doesn't it? No, it's shifted right there, isn't it? Yeah, because really the middle should be here, right there. Okay, let me try again on this middle part. And so maybe if I expand it over a little bit here. Let's try this. So we'll take this over Okay, well, here's the map. Here's what we're looking at up here in the top left. So I just kind of made it kind of rivery all around it and kind of put it still in the center, but there's a walkway that you can get all around it. I think that's better than trying to form it into a lily pad or something like that. Honestly, I think it looks really cool, especially from the front like this. So now I'm gonna try to get some trees and stuff in here. And then I also have some, a design that I wanna download. So I will do that in a minute too, but first let's get some trees in, because that is important. It needs to be very, oh wait, I'm not done. Nah, keep going. Because I want to plant a couple of palm trees in here. And you have to have the sand. So let me put down, first of all, let me see where I want to put some of these trees. Like, let's see. I feel like a nice palm tree would be cool here. Actually, maybe no. Maybe, is this too close? That might be too close. Let me see. Let me see if a palm tree will grow this close to the house. I don't think so. It will. Ooh, that's great. So we're gonna plant it like right here. And I want to plant bamboo in this one. Nice. Okay. Because I want it to be kind of tropical swamp, you know, like just layery. I may need to adjust some of this though. Just depending on, you know, how things go in. Okay, that's cool. Let me put one more bamboo back here. Nope, that's too close. Let me see. I gotta go one more. Okay, so we'll put a bamboo in here. And then I want to put another palm tree, like to even it out on this side. So I think I'm gonna pull out this guy. I can just eat one of these because I only need to do this one tree, I think, or maybe two. I don't know. Let's pull out this guy, and then we're gonna put in. Oh wait, what did I say? Am I doing a coconut tree over here? I am. So that means I need to have sand again. So let's do that right here. And then I can dig my hole. And then put my palm tree in, yeah. I don't want too many coconut trees, just enough to make it look a little more lush back here. And then I think we'll put in another bamboo tree here. And we'll probably need to put like a normal hardwood in. Just to add a little, you know, different colors of green in. Now my line for my acre is here, so I need to be careful about that. That's too much in line. What if I do one over? And what I'd like to do here, actually, you know what, yeah. I'm going to put down some sand. And then I want to plant, no. Actually, okay, you know what? Yeah, that'll be a good spot. And then I want to plant my little bamboos in here. I mean, yeah, is that what I meant? Yes. No, then why am I doing a coconut tree? Hang on, I think I did want a coconut tree here. Yes, okay. I want the little bamboo, like, right here. And I'm just gonna plant the little shoot, and then I'm gonna come back and stunt that once it grows up just a tiny bit, and same with this one. I just want them to look a little not so grown up, you know. Out here I think we'll do a full-size bamboo, so we'll plop that guy in here. Perfecto. And then can I get another one in like right here? No, here. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can put a full sizer. Yeah. Okay, very good. Alright, and then on this side, like on the way up to the house, I just kind of wanted to put like maybe one little stunted bamboo like toward the entranceway, you know? And I'm gonna plant him, and then I'll make sure he gets stunted. I just want to make him kind of tiny. And then we'll have the path like going around him. And then on this side, I think it would be cool to have a hardwood over here. Yeah. And then here, I actually think, I think I can put one bamboo here, and then I can put another bamboo maybe right here. No. Here. See if another one will go in. Yeah. Just to make it look more full, you know. And then I don't really think any cedars have any business being back here, so I'm going to take the cedar out. And I think I'm going to grab another palm. No, actually I'll put a bamboo back here. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I think I want to do another coconut tree like right in here. So let me put down the sand, like right there. And then I'm going to dig that up, and then the only problem is I don't think I have another, oh, sorry bug. I don't think I have another full grown. So I'm gonna have to shake off some of these coconuts and just plant it like that, and then let it grow for tomorrow or for the next couple days. So let me pull that up and that up. And then let's bring that over here. We're gonna plant this guy. So plant one here. Beauty. And that should grow okay. And then I wonder, can I get, I think I can get more bamboo back here. Yeah, okay. And then let's do a hardwood tree here. We gotta have differences, you know. And maybe I can do one more bamboo tree in here. Let's see. Oh, it won't go. Too close. Oh, because that rock back there is not full enough, you know what I mean? It needed to go out one more notch. No, it's gotta have enough space around it for all the fruit to fall, and that's not enough, so that's okay. I knew getting trees in here would be a little bit of a struggle, so with all this waterscaping, you know. Alright, let me see where I can do this next tree. So I think I could do one more hardwood. No? Oh, is it because of the water? No, it's not. Let's see if we'll go in here. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so let's just kind of get an idea of what this is looking like from the front. It's definitely looking lush. I do like that. So the next thing I'm going to concentrate on is getting the design path down. So let me go download that and I'll be right back. Okay, and I downloaded this little mossy path. They have this stones mixed in, and they've got some of this different, they've got this whole 9-piece set down here, a couple extra spots, and then just some edging and stuff, and then the narrow pieces here. They don't have the middle narrow pieces, but I think you can use like this, and then put this and this on each side to cap it off, and make it work. Unless you're in a really super narrow space, then you know, it probably wouldn't work. But you can make it work for what you need if it's just not in a teeny tiny space. So, but you know, that's what like wheat field is for and stuff. You can cover that up a little bit. But anyways, there's the MA code down there on the left. So I just wanted to show you before I started using it. So anyway, let me put that down, and then because I don't know that you guys want to watch me put all this down. And then I will come back and show you kind of what it's looking like. Okay, well, we're back. This is the swampiness so far. I went 4 today so we could get the house moved in. I think that looks pretty good. All right, you guys, it's like a little bit later on. I had to come back to this. I did fast forward a little bit. The swamp land is down, and I wanted to let some of this stuff grow up a little bit and stunt it. So I've got these stunted to where I want them done now, and yeah, so pretty much the swampy part is in. It looks a little sketch, but it will come together, I think, once I put like all the little pieces in here that, you know, are here for decor. So at this point, and there's some straight edges, like you can see this and stuff, but that's just the nature of this path. But I think a lot of the things that I put in here will cover that up, so it won't be too bad. Okay, so what I would like to do, I'm trying to make it walkable, and it's going to be a little difficult because of the fact that some of this stuff's just barely going to squeeze in, I think. So, but I did notice this is a little narrow for what I want to put here. So let me just round that off a little bit and get that edge there just a bit, because it's, you know, not quite what we were looking for. And then I'm going to fix this path just a smidge. So we're going to put it down like that, and then let's see. I just need a straight one here, so that blends in, and then this could be a normal one, and then we're good, I think, on this side anyways. All right, perfect for now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I guess I'm gonna start maybe towards the back of the house, get this kind of decorated up a little bit. I wanted to put one of those baobab trees in here, and I'll put it off to the side just so you can still see it, because like I said, you can't really see back there as it is, you know. If I could move this tree like in, I would, but I can't. Maybe the balboa will go in like right over here behind the palm tree. Let me see if I can get that to work. Oh, that went in like totally sideways. That's not what I was going for, little balboa tree. Let me see if I stand here, if it will go in that way maybe. No, it doesn't like it. What about if I stand here and face this way? No, it still wants to keep going in sideways. Let me see. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I gotta see how long it is. I don't want it to go in that little spot. Yeah, it keeps wanting to. And I'm just pausing to find the items in my inventory, so you're not having to sit there while I scroll through, because it is a lot of scrolling. So I wanted to see if I could put a ruined pillar here. I think like right next to this, but maybe on the edge so it's showing. Let me see if that'll pop up enough where you can even see it. You can't really unless you get up close. But I still think I'll keep it there. I believe like when you walk around you might see the top of it or a little bit of it. I could put something on top of it. However, I don't really know what would go with this theme. Okay, and then in this little area, let's see what I want to put there. I think I'm going to put this little mush lamp to add a little light to the situation over here. And then I wanted to put a little mush stool down here too, because I think that'll look cute. All right, let's see if I can get it pushed up enough where you can still walk. No, girl, she always wants to sit. She's a slacker. Let's see if I can, no, I can't pump it that way. So yeah, this is where it's gonna be a little bit tight. I mean, I want something up here. That's just a 1x. Let me fix this walkway a little bit because I do think I need a little bit more walking space just right here. No, girl, sideways. It's like they don't want to do what you want them to do 90% of the time. Okay, let's see. So that kind of edged that out a little bit, and then let me put a little bit more edging here. Did that connect? It sure did. Let me just see if I can, it's really, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that makes it a pretty straight edge though. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that too much. Okay, let me kind of bump it out a little bit in here, just so it's more rounded, you know? Yeah. Don't have to be like totally straight. Then it looks kind of, I don't know. I don't love it that way, so. And then I'm gonna fix this pathing so it joins up, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I fixed the path so it just walks right on through that way, you know. And then let me see if I can get that mush item in now that it's a little, you know, closer together. I mean, spaced out with a little more space. So let me move this. I can't push it up, can I? I don't think doing that walkway did anything. Yeah, it did not. Okay, all right. Why? They always want to ruin my path instead of pick up the item. Just because I'm off a tiny smidge. Like, come on, don't do that. Okay, yeah. I don't think anything's gonna go here because I need the walkway. So I think we'll move the little mush stool over here and quit fighting with it. So there'll be one on each side. That'll be okay. I'm gonna bump it up just a little bit so it's not so symmetrical, but we can still walk on through here, yeah. Okay, and now I want to, I left a little connector area over here so that I could put in, I want to put in like a pillar here, and then I want to put in a little mum cushion. So let me put in my pillar first of all. Okay, and it's just this guy. Whoops, he's gonna give me trouble because I'm not standing perfectly. Let's see. And I'm in his space. Hold on. It's very finicky. You honestly have to be like out of the way. Okay, and then we're gonna put our mum cushion over here. All right, and that's just gonna plop down there. And then I'm going to knock out this part of the waterscaping that I had here because it originally was not connected up. It's just a little piece that's supposed to jet out there. So that off, and then yeah, that's just my little walkway, riverway over here. And then in this little space, I was going to put another glowing moss because definitely have to have a lot of those all over the place. Perfect. I do think I could change this path so that it's the little roundy one, and then it won't be, no, that is not the one I wanted though. Ugh. Sometimes the struggle is real on this guy. Things don't always want to go the way you want them to go, you know? Alright. I'm going to probably put a little bit of wheat field right here, just to kind of adjoin this space to this space, and I'll put a little wheat field in some of these filler areas. On the entryway, I wanted to put a arch, one of the ruined arches. But the only thing I don't like is where my bamboo is here. So I'm thinking about digging it up and moving it forward 1 or 2. So I need to fix this waterway a little bit right here. So, because it's not wide enough to house a tree on this side. So let me just I'll fix it to still look natural, but I just want to like bump it out just a little bit so that I can legally, per Nintendo standards, put in a tree. And then this one, I just think it needs a little curvature here. Oh no, not there, girl, not there. All right, there you go. Okay. And then I think, then I can dig up this tree. It's small enough I don't need a fruit or anything. And so I can replace that. And then I need the fruit to stunt it. Okay, and then where I want it to go is just like right kind of in the center here. I think that's where it's gonna have to go. Let me see if I can fit it. But first of all, let me put up my arch. Let me fix my pathing and then put up my arch, because that is going to be an issue. I don't want it to block it. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to see the little tree there and all that jazz. So let me put in my pathing down here to join that, and then we're going to same thing here. We're going to go head up this direction and put this around. It'll look a little more put together too, I think, because the way I had it kind of looked a little weird. And then I can put more glowing moss in back here, and I've got to plant the little tree here, so I don't want to do too much with that. And then right here we can put in this part, and then we just need to fill in with the regular swampland mossy path. So we'll go like this, and right in here needs that too, because there's a little hole. Okay, and maybe even right here. Oh no, you know what, it needs that little one that can curve around the tree. Let's see, this one, yes, so then it looks like it grew around the tree, you know. Okay, let me put in the tree first of all and see how it looks in here. Oh, you can't plant when you have a dug hole unless you have your shovel in your hand. And I do this so often. Okay, let me put my little stunting tree in behind it. And then we're gonna put in a little glowing moss right here just to make it look a little, you know, zhuzhy. We gotta have to put a little of that. And then I think I just need to put another piece in here to fix this little path, because it looks a little funky. Do I want that one and that one? Yeah, that's good. Okay, once the arch is there, it'll all blend in. But let me get my arch in. There it is. Okay, and then I need to move it off to the side a bit, like probably this direction, and out just a smidge, I think. That way you can still, yeah, see how you can see the little bamboo tree in there? I just want you to be able to see it as you walk up and not have it hidden by this side. Okay, that looks good, I think. And then you can still walk through, get to your little house. You know, we don't want to block it. Before, where I had it, you were having to squish through, and then the villagers would not have been able to go in there, which they probably will never anyways, because it's what they do. But in any case, over here, I was thinking of putting in a decayed tree. So I want to see if it will fit. I think it will, but sometimes it's squishy. So, because that decayed tree, it takes up a lot of space. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably even leave that connector there. Let's see if I can get anything in here. You know what? Let me pull this up really quick, because I think I can put something on the end back here first of all. Maybe I'll put in a log stake, because that will look just at the end of it, you know. Let's see if I have it. There they are. Let go. Yeah. Let me see if the decayed tree will still go in here with that there, because, you know, Nintendo's mean. Oh, yeah, there it goes. All right, and then can I get a mum cushion down in here? Let's see. Where did they go? Okay, you can tell it's a struggle just to find everything. Let me see. Let me try from this side because sometimes it doesn't pick up what I'm putting down here. I'm pretty sure it will fit. It's just a matter of getting to it. I think I need to expand this over so that I can walk to it and then, oh my gosh, come on girl. All right, let's waterway it here. Oh, it's a lot of work just to get one little thing in here. Let's see. Mom cushion. See, now why would that not? Why was it so disagreeable? This game, I'm telling you, I love and hate it some days. This is one of the days. Okay. Anyway, we got the mom cushion in. I still feel like, you know, we could do something here and on the other side. Actually, I might just leave that looking swampy. And I'm going to jump over to this side if I can get to it. Oh, Lord. Come on, girl. All right, come on. We'll squish that out of the way, and I'll put a little glowing moss in here. If I can get my act together. Okay, that's good. Because the glowing moss, I feel like, is really good for this type of area. You know what I mean? Okay, now I want to put a little table and chair set. And it's going to be a little sketchy getting it in, but I wanted to put it like right here. But my line for my area is like right here. So let me see if this big, first of all, I think I need to expand this pathway down just a bit because I want the table to be sitting kind of on top of the path, you know. So let me see, I have this area down here. And then we can do the sideways one here. I'm like not talking in English, but you'll get it. You get it when I'm doing it. All right, and then this one down here. Okay, so that just makes the mossy area look a little more spread out. And let me find my table. Okay, so we're gonna throw this little mush table down here. And push it, and then can I push it up just a smidge? Yeah. Ooh, I could put it a lot of smidges. Okay. And then I want to put the glowing moss stool here. I've got two of them, so I thought one would look good on this side. Oh my gosh, not on the table. That's hilarious. I didn't even know they would go up there, honestly. Had no idea. I've never put a glowing moss stool on top of anything before. Alright, let me move that up and over if it'll go over. No, it won't, just there. Okay. And then here, I was going to put another one like right here. Let me see if it'll go. Yeah. Cute. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can push that. Perfect. Okay, yeah, because I want to be able to still walk, you know what I mean? I'm going to put a little bit of wheat field in the front here just to kind of block these little areas that look a little weird, you know? And you're not going to be able to walk through here, but that's fine. I don't need to, because as long as there's a path around this side. So I'm good with that. Okay, I want to get the back taken care of back here because it looks very empty along the back edge. I wanted to put another one of these baobab trees. I don't say them right, so please don't come for me. I don't even know what kind of tree this is or where it came from, but it is a cool little tree. But let's put that guy there. And, oh, I can't walk. Okay, you know I hate that. You know I hate that. Let me put it back here instead. Let's see if he'll squish in this direction. Yeah, okay, that's better. Because then, see my path. I don't want my path to be too blocked. Okay. I want to put the mum cushion in the middle here. And that's why I left this little crossover area. So let me find my other mum cushion. It is lost. There it is. Throw it down. Perfect. And then I can take this little wedge out because I just had it there so I could cross to get in the mum cushion. Okay. because I told you the struggle is a little bit real on this little island here. All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do is bring in a couple more of those arches. I'm hoping I can stick one like in here without blocking this whole walkway, but the tree already was telling me I might not be able to be that lucky. So let me see if I can get the arch in here. Here it is. There's a ruined arch. Ah, it's not gonna let me walk. Let me see. Yeah, it won't move back. Let me see if I can move it this way, like drag it this way. If I can do that. Oh, I can barely get through there. Okay, you know what that means? That means Mrs. Fix-It is gonna come through here and just repair this little edge here. Oh my gosh, first we're jumping. We're gonna jump and jump all day today. All right, and then let me put this around that corner. And then we can still maybe walk here. All right, I'm telling you, this character is gonna be the death of me, really. All right, and then let's fix this little nugget here. I know I'm shrinking down my pond a little too much, aren't I? But it's okay. I don't mind. I just, like I say, I want it still to be walkable when people come. I kind of hate it when it's not, you know? So this will enable me to walk through, yes. Okay, perfect. I can put some wheat fields and things like that in here. Let me fix my path because that is going to bother me also. I apologize if this is a little bit longer video. My villager hunt took me a lot longer than I thought it would, and so that was a thing. So, okay, what's going on with this guy? I guess I just need to do a straight edge. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then I just need to fill this in with some of the regular stuff. Method to the madness, but the madness overtakes sometimes, you know? Alright, and that means I can do this one in here. Oh no, not there. Oh no. Okay, in here, and then this one is supposed to be the sideways one, or bottom. Let's see, there. And then there. I think, yeah. Okay, and then the last one is going to be this one over here, and I just need one of the top pieces. Yeah, so you think you're done, and then you're not done, because then you get in here and go, oh, that looks crazy, that looks weird. I think I need a bottom one on this one too, because I put a weird straight one right there. Yeah. Alright, that's better. Okay. So we've got these little open spaces, and then I've got this walkway, which is good. Let me put in a glowing moss here. And then I have a couple pillars and things in my pocket. I'm going to put another one right here, I think. Actually, I'm wondering if I can get a giant vine in here and still walk. Let's see. Can I walk? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like that. There's two vines together, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it, for sure. Actually. Okay. So it's looking lush, it's looking nice, and the back's getting a little bit of decor back here. I think I could probably put a pillar in right here and still walk. Let me see, I don't know. Let me see if it'll go. Yeah, I mean, I can still walk. I have to squish through a little bit, but as long as I can keep getting around, I'm okay with that. Back here, I was thinking I'd like to put another one of those ruined arches like along this back, because I'm not going to go through here. So let me see if I can find my other one. I think I put it up top. I'm trying to keep things where I can remember where they are. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. Can we still walk see right here is a little tight too. It's a little squishy. All right, so I'm gonna fix this for a second too. This is all the like repairing the issues so that I can make it a little more functional, you know? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're not squishing around. Let me fix this too. It's a little too sharp of an edge, I'd say. Okay, perfect. And then that will enable me to put in a little glowing moss back here because I think it needs a little something. And then in front of the arch, I could probably put maybe I could put my mush parasol back here because I don't need to get back in the corner. Let's see if it'll fit. It's a black one, so you're only going to see a little bit of it, but yeah, I like that. Okay. It just peeks out, but you know it's growing in there, so interesting. I wanted to put a little glowing moss here. I left a little space for it. So tiny. I like the big bushy ones for this one because it's more of a lush one. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do, you know? And this is one of those where it kind of needs it. All right. So we're able to walk, we're able to move, blah, blah, blah. Okay, perfect. All right. And then in this little spot here, definitely could put maybe a little mush lamp in here or something. Let me see if I have a mush lamp. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, he's cute. Let's move him back just a bit. Yeah, I like that. So we've got both on each side, but not symmetrical, which I like that. Okay, and we're coming along. I'm liking how it looks from out here. I definitely think the wheat field will kind of help finish it off and make it look nice. Let me see what else I have. I have a little ruined seat. I thought that over here could use a little seat, like maybe on the edge or coming up this direction. Let me see where I have the most space. Because again, I don't want to block the walkway, but I definitely think it could use something in here. Maybe just in front of this tree would be cute. You just put a little ruined seat right here. There we go. Yeah, that's cute. And then I had a green mush partition. Okay, before I do that, I have a few more things in my pockets that I wanted to find a place for. I think a little mum cushion would look cute here if it will go there, just to decorate this little entry path here. Yeah, that's cute. You can't have too many mum cushions, right? They're adorable. All right, and then I have another thing of log stakes. I thought, you know, maybe I can put them back here if they'll go. Sometimes they won't fit where you want them, but yeah, that's pretty good. Not blocking, but still adding a little decor, you know, something. And then I have this little ruined broken pillar. Maybe I want it to be like, do I want it to be like right here? It could be right next to my arch, like part of it. Like, you know, I feel like these are all little things breaking apart sort of thing. And then a vine bench, decayed tree, mush partition. Okay, I thought the mush partition could actually go to the back here. But again, I don't want to block like being able to get through. So let me see if it'll go back here though. I think that would be a good spot for it. Yeah. You can't hardly see it. Let me move it over. Maybe over here on the rock would be cool. Like it growing out in the back here, you know? Let me see. Oh, now it wants to go sideways. Mush partition. Come on now. There we go. I like it to be a little bit across. Okay, yeah, that looks good peeking out like that. I like that. Kind of growing out from the acre here. All right, and then I do have another ruined broken pillar or whatever. I'm gonna put it, oh no, it's a decayed tree. Can I fit it here? Let me see if it'll fit. It may take up the walkway. If it does, I'm not gonna keep it, but let me see if it works and I can still walk. Yay, I can. Okay, I'm gonna keep that there. I like it. All right, very good. This is the only part here that looks kind of empty, but kind of needs to because I have to have my walkway, so that's okay. And it allows you to see through there and see that there's ocean behind. So all right, the last little thing in my pocket is a little vine bench, and I don't know where I want to put it, but maybe I'll just stick it right in here. I do want to put a little spot of like moss underneath it, just so it doesn't look all plain and boring. And if I could press the right buttons, that would be super helpful. Because I just can't do it. Okay, let's see. There we go. And then I think I'll just put it like right here, but let me make sure I can walk over still, you know, because I'm particular. So can we walk through? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks cool because I've got both the vines. Maybe they're kind of connected by that big vine. So very good. Okay, now let me pick this up. These are kind of like looking in the way, you know. Let me take off my helmet. I'm going to put some wheat fill down, so that's going to be the last thing. And then we'll take a little walk around and we'll be all done with this. So I do like the way it's turned out. I think it's walkable, and at least much more so than I thought it would be. I think a wheat field would look really cute in front of this, because when the villagers sit behind the wheat field, it looks like their little head is just popping up. Oh, that did not go where I wanted it to go either. Alright, she's just picking everything up. Let's see. Let's put the ruined seat back. Okay, and then we'll see if she can maybe squeeze it in right here. Would be great. Is that still in my acre? Yeah, because see, you can't see, but then look. Isn't that cute? Like they're just hiding behind their little wheat field area. Actually, I think it should be off to the side just a bit, like right here maybe. See if that will work. No. I have to keep positioning. I love that the wheat field can go on half marks. However, even less than half marks, and I don't know why they can't make other things in the game do that. But sometimes it's also a hassle. Okay, let me put a little wheat field here just because this looks a little bit unusual. And I want the front to be kind of trimmed out with a little bit of this. And then I want to put another one like right, what did I say? Right here, I think? I think I said right here. So let me, it's getting lined up, you know? Pop that in. And then this is kind of an awkward, like little exchange of pathing. So I wanted to put a couple here. So I'm gonna put one there. And I'm going to see if I can squeeze one in right here. Let's see if it'll go where I want it. Yeah, that's good. And then you can't really see that the pathing looks all awkward and weird. Okay, that's good. And then I want to have one up here by the villager's house because it's cute, you know? So let me put one in here. And then let's go back here. I've got just a couple more. You know, I could put it in this little empty space right here and you'll still be able to walk. And that'll make me happy. Because then it will look more full, you know, because that's how I roll. Uh-oh. Why are we having such trouble walking through here? I thought I fixed it. Alright. Yeah, it's a little tight back here, but that's okay. We're gonna make it. This tree here still has to grow in, but it will be a full-size tree. Oh, here's the place. See, this looks kind of weird. So I was thinking if I put a wheat field like right here where this little edge is, maybe that will help it look not so weird. Okay, that didn't quite go where I wanted it to go. I wonder if it will go over here. You know what? I'll take it. Okay. I think it's good. All right. Okay, I've returned with some wheat field. I want to fill in a couple little, whoops, not with that, couple little holes, just to add just a little something more, just to make it, you know, a little more. Because I always need a little more, just a little more. Anyways, yeah. I wanted to put a wheat field here. I just think it looks kind of blank. Yeah. And then I think it just needs like one more here. I thought could use a little piece of wheat field. There we go. Okay. Okay, I grabbed a few things that I think would look cute on here. So I want to put a lunchbox down. The little bamboo one seems adorable. And then on this side, let's put some decorative bottles. Sure. Okay. And then on this side, I'm torn between the vine lamp or the moss ball. I feel like the lamp would be more rational if you're sitting here having a meal. I don't think I can fit anything else. I thought I could fit 4 things, but I don't think I can. Let me see. Yeah, I can. So just the 3 on here, but I think that looks really cute. Yeah. So that's a good little finishing touch, I think. And so we've got everything all completed now. Got all my wheat field put in. We've got our little pathways around that we can get to everything. Hopefully it looks swampy to you guys, you know? I like it. I think it looks kind of Asian swamp-ish, you know, like a little Japanese twist to it, especially with this house and the bamboo. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel that way. But I do like it, so I hope you guys liked it too. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, things like that, please let me know. Otherwise, thanks for joining me on this little froggy swampy adventure, and hopefully Wart Jr. loves his new home. See you guys later. Bye!